Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel Daysi DIY. Today I'm sharing with you guys an easy Christmas DIY using items from Dollar Tree. If you want to see a step by step, please keep watching. The first thing we're going to need for this project, it's going to be one scarf. I got it from Dollar Tree. So the next thing I'm going to be using, it's going to be one piece of paper. We're just going to start creating 3 small rectangles. And for that, I'm just using my ruler. I didn't measure anything. I just eyeball it and I just create it. So now I just fold the scarf in half. So I just place that rectangle that I cut in the top. And to hold it, I'm just using this pins that I got from Dollar Tree as well. And once I'm done, I'm just going to use my scissors to cut it. And this is how it looks once you're done. I'm going to do the same step with the other 2. And to glue it, I'm just going to use hot glue. Once I'm done, I'm going to turn it over so that seam is inside. Also, I'm going to be using this pillow stuff that I had on hand, and I'm just going to start placing it inside. We're just going to start gluing the bottom part, and for that I'm just using hot glue. I'm going to repeat the same step with the other 2. The next thing we're going to be using is going to be these wood stems that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just using the long ones. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. Also, I'm going to be using this ribbon that I got from Amazon, and I just create a small bow, and with my scissors I just cut the end of the bow, and to glue it I'm just using hot glue. I decided to use these buttons that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just want to show you guys that you guys can put any color and it will look really pretty. I'm just putting the red one and the gray one, and I'm just going to use the black one, and to glue it I'm just using hot glue. Also, I'm going to be using this greenery that I had on hand. It's from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start gluing it here in the bottom, and to glue it I'm just using hot glue. If you guys want to, you guys can just leave it the way it is. So I decided to use another piece of this wood stem, the round ones, and I just want to put them on the bottom so it can hold a little bit better. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. But if you guys want a strong hold, I would recommend you guys to use wood glue. And the bottom, I decided to put a piece of this lace ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. Also, I'm going to be using a piece of this diamond wrap that I got from Dollar Tree as well. I'm just going to start putting it in the middle of the ribbon, and I'm just using hot glue to glue it. And this is how it looks our project once we're done. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about our first project? For our second project, I just create 4 triangles. I just use white foam board from Dollar Tree. So here's the measurement if you guys need it. It measured 3.5 inches and 4 inches. All 4 it measured the same. Also, I'm going to be using this jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree as well. So I'm just going to start gluing it on the triangle just like this. So what I did, I just used hot glue and I just start gluing it. So you guys can see when I just start putting the jute twine on the top, I just use a little bit of hot glue so it can hold the jute twine on the top. And once I was done, I just put a little bit of hot glue like every other part. So I'm just going to start doing it all the way until I get to the bottom. And once I was done, I just used my scissors to cut it, and I just put a little bit of hot glue to hold this remaining piece of the jute twine. I'm going to repeat the same step with the other 3, and this is how it looks once you're done. I'm going to use one wooden dowel that I got from Dollar Tree, and what I did, I just cut it with my saw, and once I cut it, I just have 4 pieces of this wooden dowel. If you need the measurement for this wooden dowel, I measure 4 inches. I'm going to be using this sandpaper that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start sanding the edges. And to paint it, I'm using this Waverly Chalk Paint on Color Anti-Wax that I got from Walmart. Also, I'm just using a small piece of this bud sponge. I just did 1 coat and I just let it dry. Also, I'm going to be using these mini pine coins that I got from Dollar Tree as well. So I'm just going to use 2, and I'm going to be using this Greenery that I had on hand from Dollar Tree as well. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. I'm going to use these base fillers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I have the big ones and the small ones. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. And this is how it looks once you're done. I'm going to repeat the same step with the other 3. And now I'm just going to start gluing the wooden dowel in the bottom. And for that, I'm just using hot glue to glue it. I'm going to be using this ribbon that I got from Amazon and this other ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to start cutting a few pieces. I didn't measure the ribbons anything. I just want them to be the top one bigger, the middle one medium, and the bottom to be a little bit smaller. I'm just going to start tying it in the wooden dowel. So you guys can see I just place them this way. I think it will be more easy just to put it first the ribbons, and once you're done, you just cut it at the side that you want it. Also, I'm going to be using this floral foam that I got from Dollar Tree, so I just cut a small piece to put them inside. I'm using these clay pots that I just recreate on my channel. I have the video. I will link it down for you guys below if you guys are interested to watch this video. I decided to reuse it again because I really love it how they turn out, and I had these beautiful clay pots in my kitchen. Also, I'm going to be using this floral moss to put it inside. And this is how it looks our second project. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this project? For our third project, I'm going to be using this wood tray that I got from Dollar Tree. And to paint it, I'm using this Restylane chalkboard paint on color white. So I'm going to do one coat and I'm just going to let it dry. I'm going to be using the back of the tray on this project because the front part, I'm going to do it for the last project that we have. So I just did one coat and I just let it dry. And now we're just gonna start creating lines, and for that I'm just using my ruler. So my wood tray, it measured 12 centimeters, so every 2 centimeters I'm just gonna start marking with my pencil, and once I'm done I'm just gonna start connecting the line. And to distress the lines, I'm just gonna use my finger. Also, I'm going to be using these stickers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start spelling the word Merry, but I decided to put the word Farm Fresh Christmas, and this is how it looks once you're completely putting the letters. So the next thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to be using this Mod Podge that I got from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just going to do one layer on the top, and for that I'm just using a small brush from Dollar Tree. So once I'm done, I'm just going to let it dry. I'm going to use these stickers that I got from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just using the trees to put them on the bottom. And to glue it, I'm just going to use hot glue. Also, I'm going to be using this jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree. I decided to put 3 string on the side. If you guys want, you guys can just leave it with 2 or 3. I think it will look really pretty either way. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. So you guys can see, I'm just putting it all the way the strings. I decided to cut it on the end because I'm just using this tray to do 2 projects. So, but if you guys are only doing 1 project, I think it will look really pretty on the top also. The next thing we're going to be using is going to be this ribbon that I got from Amazon, and I just create a small bow to put it on the middle. And to glue it, I'm just using hot glue. Also, I'm going to be using these berries that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just put 3 berries together, and I'm going to put a few pieces of this greenery on the side. And to glue it, I'm just going to use hot glue. And this is how it looks our project once we're done. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about our third project? And for our last project, I'm going to be using 2 triangles. I just used foam board from Dollar Tree, and here is the measurement. The first one, it measured 3 inches and 4 inches long, and the small one, it measured 2.5 inches and 3.5. And I only have 2 triangles for this project. I'm going to be using this jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to repeat the same step that we just did on the other project. So I'm just going to put that jute twine all around, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit of hot glue. And once I'm done, I'm just going to do the same thing until I get to the bottom part. And this is how it looks once you're done. I have my 2 triangles done, and to decor, I just use the same step as the other one. I just put the 2 pine cones in the middle and the green leaves on the side. Also, I'm going to be using these base fillers that I got from Dollar Tree, and to glue it, I'm just going to use hot glue. I did the same step with the other one, and this is how it looks once you're done. I'm going to use this ribbon that I got from Amazon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start creating a small bow to put it on the top. Once I'm done, I'm just gonna glue it right here in the top. The next thing we're going to be using, I'm going to be using one wood tray that I got from Dollar Tree. So to paint it, I'm using the Rust-Oleum chalkboard paint on color white. I'm just using the other part of the wood tray, the front part. So you guys can see, I just did one coat and I just let it dry. And now we're just gonna start creating lines, and for that I just use my ruler. So my wood tray, it measured 12 inches, so every 2 inches I just mark it with my pencil. And once I was done marking the lines, I just used these small wooden dolls to create the lines, and this is how it looks once you're done. And to distress the lines, I'm just gonna use my finger. And now we're just gonna start putting the small ornaments inside. If you guys want, you guys can just glue it, or you guys just can put it the way that I did. I didn't glue it. I think this ornament, it will look really pretty. Has just a small ornaments to put it on your Christmas tree. They turn out really beautiful. I just love it the way that they look. I hope you guys like it too. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about our last project? So that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified every time that I load a new video. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much.